Good evening to one and all present over here. Myself Mohit Kondalkar. I am currently working at ICAR-CICR as a senior research fellow. Today, my presentation topic is pink bollworm infestation on BT cotton. In this today's presentation, we will discuss about some few points, that is resurgence of pink bollworm on BT cotton, identification and nature of damage, integrated pest management, crop residue management, and management of pink bollworm moth in cotton ginning and mills. First of all, I would like to tell you a short story. For example, in ancient times, kings would ingest a daily dose of poison as a precaution against potential betrayal by their subject. Because as of now, this concept parallels the situation with the pink bollworm, initially suppressed by insecticide, but eventually evolving resistance to these chemical agents. So, in 2002 and 2003, first BT cotton was introduced in India, which consists of a single gene. Later, in year 2006 and 2007, Bolgot 2 variety was developed, in which there are two genes, Cry1AC and Cry2AB. The gene, it is a Bacillus thuringiensis gene. It um, it gets into the midgut of the insect and damages the midgut of the larva. So, and the main reason for the resurgence of pest is adoption of BT cotton in our India is 97%. Because of due to this monocropping, pink bollworm infestation research in few years back. Because pink bollworm has it is a monophagous pest, means it only feeds on cotton, and due to it, it has an ability to uh, resist against insects. So first of all, we will see the difference between bollworms. There are three bollworms in cotton. One American bollworm, spotted bollworm, and pink bollworm. When BT cotton was introduced in India, all these three larvas or all these three pests were controlled by BT cotton. Uh, but in later stages, these two larvas are controlled by BT cotton today also, but pink bollworm has shown resistance against the insecticide. So here are some symptoms of damage. The flowers look like rose type, so it is known as rosette flowers. And generally, the larva feeds on flowers, so it feeds on flowers and enter the bowl. As there are no other symptoms such as boles on hole on bowls or other symptoms. So here is a hole which is exit hole. So it is not created by the larva, but it is created by the pink bollworm moth. The larva feed inside the seed by damaging its all locules, as we can see in second images. Uh, Here we can see locule damages. So here we can see locule damages. There are four type of grade we have given here. See, in first A photo, we can see that there are three locules good and one locule damaged. In second, we can see that two locules are damaged and two locules are good. So this is the percent of infestation caused by pink bollworm. Generally, uh, larva is inside the bolls, but we cannot see the external any external symptoms. So it is hard to find that there is infestation of pink bollworm or not. So we have to take randomly 20 balls from a field. From that, we have to open the ball and see the larva infestation. As it takes, if in 20 balls there are two larvae, then ETL level is crossed, economic threshold level. So in later stages, we can see the life cycle of pink bollworm. Generally, eggs of pink bollworm are so minute that we cannot see it by our naked eyes. Generally, pink bollworm moth lay eggs underside of the leaves, bottom surface of the leaves. and from egg the larva emerge in 4 hours only. So for managing the pink bollworm, we have to generally and if larva get emerged, it enters the bowl and complete its life cycle in bowl itself. So if we have to control the pink bollworm infestation, then we have to kill that pest the eggs. We should kill in egg stage only. Then there are 4 stages of larvas: first instar, second instar, third instar, and fourth instar. As as we can see here, then uh, then that larva goes under pupation, and then uh, it becomes moth in 8 to 12 days. Now we will discuss about the integrated pest management. First of all, what is meant by integrated pest management? Integrated pest management means using both all the methods of pest control, such as physical, chemical, biological, and all types of methods to control any pest. Generally, termination of cotton crop is suggested by scientists in December, mid-January. Generally, most of the farmers don't harvest their crop early, so that's why the infestation, the pink bollworm moth, lay eggs and it comes in later seasons. So do not sow cotton crop in month of April, May, as it will attract pink bollworm infestation at early crop stage. Generally, the infestation of pink bollworm is seen in April and May. So we have to not sow the crop in the month of April, May. Destroy residual stocks and partially open balls. Generally, now we can see in Delhi, there is so much pollution. It is because the cottons of the farmers from Punjab are not destroying their cotton stocks properly. They are burning it. So by burning it, pollution also causes, and it is harmful for the beneficial insects also. Generally, when BT cotton was marketed, then one packet of refugee seeds were given. Refugee seed means we have to plant that seeds along the border of the cotton crop, so that the pest infestation will be on that refugee crop first, then after the main crop. Do not store or infested or stained cotton in house godowns. Procure authentic BT cotton and hybrid variety seeds. Retain bill of seeds that have been purchased. Now, take up the sowing in the month of June with early maturing or short duration varieties. Generally, we have to take a short duration variety for cotton, because as we increases the life cycle of a crop, then the pest infestation also increases, and generally pest infestation is seen in green bolls. At ball formation stage, farmers are as I have told earlier. At ball formation stage, farmers are advised to inspect presence and damage of pink bollworm by plucking 20 green bolls from different plants randomly. Crop rotation should be followed to break the life cycle of pink bollworm. Generally, there are 3 bollworms in cotton: American bollworm, pink bollworm, and tobacco caterpillar, that is Phodoptera litura. So both as we have discussed earlier. Here we can see that American bollworm is controlled by BT cotton today also, and spotted bollworm is also controlled by BT cotton today also, because because it has because they are polyphagous pests, means they are feeding on another crop also. As for example, Helicoverpa armigera is also feeding on gram, such as that's Phodoptera litura. It is also feeding on brinjal and other solanaceous crops. But pink bollworm has a monophagous pest, and it feeds only on cotton. So generally, it has provide an resistance against an insecticide, because uh, pest generally undergoes a suppression stage, due to which it takes the poison and has the ability to feed the poison and retain its quality or control power. Now there are some chemicals we can suggest, such as cypermethrin, lambda cyhalothrin, deltamethrin, and phenvalerate. As we can see here, we can spray 10 ml in 10 liters of water, 10 ml in 10 liters of water. Phenvalerate, chlorpyrifos, quinolphos, indoxacarb, phenpopathrine, alpha cypermethrin, profenophos. These are the chemicals. Generally, we have to spray the chemicals with different mode of action. For example, if we spray organophosphate group in first spraying, then we have to change it with pyrethrins and other chemical groups so as to increase the insecticide residual effect, and mode of action will be different. So there will be a change in insect miscontrol. So it is very effective if we use different mode of insecticide at different stages of crop. And there are various stages of crop, means 1 to 2 or 2 to 3 sprayings are given. So first we have to use the organophosphate groups such as quinolphos, chlorpyrifos. So after that we can use pyrethrins group for the better control and proper management of the crop. So generally crop residue management is so much important. As we see here, here, crop residues are collected and they are burned. So we should not do that. Here we can see here machine. So it is known as shredder. It um, it breaks the cotton stalks into fine pieces, and then it is spread over the field. And after that we can spray trichogramma. Trichogramma is a biofungicide which is used for the residue management of the cotton crop. If we are not using that shredder, so we can collect all the stalks of the cotton and dig a hole. Then spread the cotton stalks, then one layer of trichogramma, then spread the uh, uh, cotton trichoderma, spread the one layer of cotton stalk, and then trichoderma. So it will be used as a manure, means it will be decomposed, and we can use it also. We can use it as a manure in next season. Hmm. Now, management is not only in fields. So we have to manage the pink bollworm moth also in ginning. Most of the fields, as we observed, most of the fields which are closer to the ginning has more pink bollworm infestation as compared to other fields, because the moths from ginning, it flies and lays their eggs in cotton crop. So in order to control the pink bollworm moth from laying eggs, we have to use light traps in ginning, and pheromone traps also use for pheromone traps in ginning, so as to control it, or so as to pheromone. Generally, pheromone trap has an means how it works. It has an pheromone, so it attracts the moth. So moths are get catch in this pheromone. Generally, we recommended two pheromone per acre. Generally, most of the farmers think that pheromone is used for controlling the pest, but it is not, because it is not like that. Pheromone traps are used for the monitoring of the pest, means how much percent of infestation it has been created in our cotton crop. For example, if consecutive means continuously for 3 days moth numbers are 6, then it has crossed the ETL level and we need to spray some insecticide. So and light trap is only recommended for ginning purposes. If we use light trap in our fields, then beneficial insect also get killed by this light trap. Now there are various factors. Mhm. Huh. Now we can there is a trico card. So we can also use the trico card which we have to use 45 days after sowing. Trichocard consists of egg parasitoid eggs, means it feeds on pink bollworm eggs. Generally, the damaging stage of the pink bollworm is larva. So we have to control the pink bollworm pest in its egg stage only. And generally, uh, we can see here, BT was introduced in 2006 and 2007. Later on, there is there is no recent development on pink bollworm against not no new variety or new things are developed against pink bollworm. And now a new technology is there, which is known as pink bollworm knot. Means it is like a thread. It is like a thread which is attached to the plant. Means it is tied to the plant and it attracts the male moths. It attracts the male moths, which interrupts the mating of the insects, and indirectly it reduce the infestation. Here we can see that install pheromone traps at the rate 5 per hectare after 45 days of sowing for monitoring moth activity of a pink bollworm. Inspect the crop at squaring and flowering stage. Generally, pink bollworm infest at flowering stage. So we have to observe in flowering stage. Now we have recently seen that pink bollworm infestation has been a major problem, because the main product of cotton, what is marketed in a cotton, it's we marketed lint in a market. So pink bollworm directly damages the lint and reduces the production from 40% to 70%, because it damages the lint. And if the lint is damaged, then there are no control measures for improving it. Generally, pink bollworm feeds on the seeds of cotton. It's it it goes in the seeds and means it completes all its life cycle in boll only. Thank you. If you have any question, you can ask.
Thank you, Mr. Mohit, for the detailed presentation.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So the first question is, what is actually pink bollworm?
Yes, ma'am. Generally, ma'am, pink bollworm is a larva. Means damaging stage of pink bollworm is larva. So the larva damages the lint of the cotton. So it is generally a major pest in cotton. And in 2016 and 2017, the pest resurgence was observed in Punjab, Haryana, in northeastern states. Now we have also seen its infestation in South and Maharashtra also. Now our institution, Central Institute of Cotton Research, is running a project for management of pink bollworm by insecticide resistant management. Means we are using all types of control measures, such as I discussed about integrated pest management. We are using all types of means biological, physical, and chemical, all types of management for the control of the pink bollworm.
Okay. You can stop sharing the screen.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So before I take up more questions, can Ms. Janice Fernandez, you would like to ask any questions? You can unmute yourself. Yeah. Your voice is not clear. You can post in chat box.
No, ma'am, I don't.
1 second. You don't have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. 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 So, what is the reason behind this bollworm infection, Mr. Mohit? Like,
Uh,
how do they get created?
because ma'am, we are generally adopting a 97% means 97% crop means 97% area in our India is cultivated by BT cotton. So due to monocropping, it is creating an means it is coming back because as we if we don't sow the cotton crop for a year, and generally for management of the pink bollworm, we have to collectively use all those practices. If farmers means if one farmer is harvesting in mid January and another farmer is not harvesting in mid January, then the pest will not control because the pests don't have any barrier. For example, we are going to other countries, we have to take passport, but pests don't have any barriers or any boundaries. They can cross one field or another field, they can go for a long way. So we have to collectively control the pink bollworm by early harvesting, and generally we are using insecticide. As I have told that in past kings were used to take a little bit of poison daily so as to protect themselves from betrayal by their subjects. So by taking one dot of poison daily, they create an insecticide. Means they create a resistance against that poison. Parallelly, pink bollworm has created resistance against that insecticides. Such as we are using same kinds of insecticide every year. So pink bollworm has means pest has developed insecticide resistance, and generally pest um, undergoes a suppression. So they don't have any other option, so they are feeding on that cotton only. And pink bollworm is not observed in any other crops, and it is generally a monophagous pest, so it feeds only on cotton. So for completing their life cycle, they have to digest the poison and complete their life cycle.
Okay.
Yes.
And how can farmers effectively monitor pink bollworm infestations in their BT cotton fields?
Ma'am, as we suggested that we can use pheromone traps for monitoring the pest. As for consequently means continuously for 3 days. If the infestation, if we find 6 moths for 3 days, then we can ensure that it has an infestation and it has crossed the ETL level.
Okay. Okay.
ETL level means economic threshold level, the level at which we have to spray insecticide.
Okay. And what are
Yes.
the key signs and symptoms of this worm infestations in BT cotton?
Generally, ma'am, when flower means when flower formation is there, the larva feeds on the flower and it directly goes into the bowl, and there are no external symptom that the larva is inside the bowl, because during flower formation the larva feeds on the flower and goes in the bowl, and the outer covering of the bowl, as bowl grows, it means it disappears that it has any hole or that. And most of the farmers think that larva has created hole in the bowls, but it is not like that. When pink bollworm is means pink bollworm larva is converted into the adult or moth, so moth come out from that hole, exit hole. And rosette flower is a symptom. As we can see, normal flower is not like that. Rose, it is said that rosette flower because the flowers look like a rose. So normal flower is so different from the rosette flower. So we can uh, means we can identify that there is an infestation of pink bollworm as we see rosette flower in our field or damaged flower we can see. And larva is so minute, so we have to see properly. And if we have to take, we can randomly pluck 20 balls from the field, and then we can see the infestation if it is present or not. We have to break that balls and see the larval infestation.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
And what research or technological advancements are being explored to address the issue of this swarm?
Yes, ma'am. Generally, now pink bollworm not has means on that topic research is going on. Pink bollworm knot. It is like a thread which is attached to the plant, and it attracts the male moth and it kills it. So means mating is disrupted, and further population is reduced.
Okay.
And yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please proceed.
And now they are developing some insecticides or some new molecules for the control of the pest as research are going on. But we have to now STBT new variety has been developed, but it is not for pink bollworm. It is for weeds. Means we can spray weedicide on the crop, but crop will not die. Only weeds will die.
Okay. And are there alternative pest management strategies recommended for controlling this worm infection besides relying solely on genetic resistance?
Yes, ma'am. We can use different type of insecticides. Means different mode of insecticide. Generally, initially on first spray, we can use organophosphate group of insecticides such as quinolphos, and then after we can use pyrethrin groups of. Means we have to use a different mode of action for the controlling the pest, or we can use trico cards, which is attached to means it has a egg of it has a egg of larval parasitoid Trichogramma chilonis or Trichogramma bacteria, and then we have to cut it in a square. Means it is sticked on the yellow color card, so we have to cut it and staple it under the surface of the leaves. So when when the adults come out of that will directly feed on the pink bollworm eggs. As we cannot see eggs, so we cannot control. Eggs are microscopic in nature, so as we cannot see eggs, so we cannot control them. But that beneficial insect helps, means they detect the eggs and kill it by parasitizing on that eggs. And generally, when we use trichoguards, so we have to use we are recommended that chemical use should be reduced because it also affects the beneficial insects.
Okay. And yeah, are there regional variations in the severity of pink bollworm infestations in BT cotton crops? And if so, what factors contribute to these differences?
What, ma'am?
Right. Are there regional variations in the severity of this worm? And if so, what factors contribute to these differences? Severity. You want me to repeat? I'll post it in the chat box 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
Second. Okay, there's some issue. 1 minute. I'll take up next question in the meantime.
Okay.
Yeah. Are there regional variations? Already asked you. Sorry. Yeah. What role do cropping practices and environmental factors play in influencing the susceptibility of BT cotton to pink bollworm infestations?
Ma'am, we can do crop rotation. Means we can cultivate different crops as we are cultivating cotton only. So we have to cultivate different types of crops in a year. Means if we have cultivated cotton in this season, so we have to cultivate another crop in next season, or we have to change the cropping pattern. And generally, ma'am, stock residues means cotton stocks are main problem, because generally in earlier years, cotton stock was used in farmers' house for burning, as they were cooking their food in chulas. So it was used as that source. But now nowadays they are burning the residual stocks in fields only. So we should not burn like that. We can use shredder. A new machine is developed in recent years that if we use that machine in our field, all the stocks get broken into pieces, and it is laid in the field only.
Okay. And the earlier question I posted in the chat box, you can check now.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you got it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Regional. There is no such regional variation, and severity level is same in every state, from north to south. Generally, cotton is cultivated in mostly cultivated in south and in Maharashtra, but pest infestation is all over India, and it has the same severity as uh, means it is same for it has same severity in all states. There is no region barriers. And from 2016 and 2017, it has been increased, as many scientists and our director, Dr. YG Prasad sir, has researched that in 2016 and 2017, they and their team have taken several experiments in Haryana, Hisar, in that areas. So they found that pest is resurging back. So after that, they have taken same experiments in south. So there also pest resurgence was observed. So from that research, we get to know that pest has research again.
And what role do cropping practices and environmental factors play in influencing the susceptibility of BT cotton?
Ma'am, now generally we cannot control pink bollworm, but we can reduce its infestation.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Generally, when BT cotton was introduced, it was controlled by BT cotton, and when we used insecticide earlier, then it was controlled by insecticide also. But now it has created a resistance against that insecticide, so we cannot control it by spraying insecticides also. Means they are getting resistance to that insecticides.
And how can farmers proactively manage and monitor the swarm populations in BT cotton fields?
Yes, ma'am. As CICR has suggested various types of means they are providing a leaflet which consists of all types of information regarding that pink bollworm pest, its management, and there are several factors such as means how to control pest when crop is standing in the field, or after the harvest of the crop. So generally we can monitor the pest in by pheromone traps only, and we can observe by picking 20 balls, as I have told earlier. That is only the monitoring practices we can we can see that there is infestation or not.
Okay. And can you provide insights into the economic implications of this worm infestations for BT cotton farmers and potential strategies for minimizing financial losses?
Yes, ma'am. means from when we sow. From that time, we have to follow all the practices as we suggested, for such as we have to use short duration variety, and we have to sow in May, June. We have to not sow the crop earlier. Okay, and then after 45 days we can install pheromone trap. And if when we are installing pheromone trap, we have to select a long stick. And as crop is growing, pheromone trap should be half a foot above from the crop. So as the crop grows, as crop height grows, we should um, uh, uh, we should adjust the height of the pheromone trap also. And pheromone should be changed, as there are different types of pheromone we get in the market. It has a validity of 45 days, 60 days, or 90 days. So according to that, after 45 days we have to change it up for as mentioned by company rules or regulation. Because when its effectivity is not there, then it will not work. So after that, we can use trico cards also. And then while we are spraying, so we should first use organophosphates types of mode of action type of insecticides. And then then later on we can use pyrethrins type of mode of action of insecticides. And we can again uh, we can use a non-BT line, as earlier BT cotton was sold with that refugee packet, but nowadays they don't recommend that refugee packets also, because pink bollworm has created an resistance against that, means that BT cotton. So they don't provide that refugee packets also.
Okay. Can you provide insights into the economic implications of this worm for BT cotton farmers and potential strategies for minimizing financial losses?
Yes, ma'am. We have to practice all that I have told for reducing the means severe losses.
Okay. Just two more questions. And how does the use of refuge crops impact the overall effectiveness of BT cotton in managing pink bollworm populations?
Generally, it was suggested that we have to use that refugee packet, means it is non-BT. So we have to use that on the borders of our field. Means the pest will first attack that refugee plant rather than infesting the main crop. So we will get an idea that there is an infestation on that refugee. So we can take such management practices earlier. So if we have to control the pest, so we have to one farmer should not means we have to do it collectively. If one farmer is doing and another farmer is not doing, then there is no use for. Means we have to select such as villages or district. If such practices are observed in one district or one villages, so it can be controlled. Means one village has to take all the practices as suggested by any institute. Then it can be collectively controlled by uh, using all those practices.
Okay. And are there, last question, are there ongoing collaborations or initiatives between researchers, farmers, and industry stakeholders to collectively address the challenges of this worm?
Yes, ma'am. Generally, now our institute, Central Institute of Cotton Research, it has implemented insecticide resistant management project, which has been started in 2017 and 2018. In the year 2017 and 2018, because the pest resurgence was observed at that time. So from that time, we are suggesting, means in our project, we are providing all the information regarding that pink bollworm infestation. And we have selected 5 villages, and from that 5 villages we have selected 12 farmers each, and we have selected non-IRM. Non-IRM means the farmers, they are cultivating or doing their practices as, means it is a type of control plot, and we are selecting 12 farmers from a villages. So uh, we are going to their field and observing, and we are suggesting them all the possible information as we get from the institute. So we have during this project we are suggesting that uh, during this project we are giving an financial help to the farmers, such as we are providing flonicamid, which is sucking pest insecticide, and neem oil, which is also used as a sucking pest. Means it is a botanical which is used against sucking pest, because it the principal factor in is azadiractin, which is antefeedant. Means when sucking pest goes on that leaves, when they feed on it, then they cannot feed that because it is means a sore taste. We are providing that, and then we are giving chlorifyrifos, which is used for uh, larval stage, means pink bollworm larva, and we are also giving trico guards, pheromone traps, and we are providing all types of information through online mode, offline mode. For example, we are providing leaflets or conducting various types of programs, and when the scientists from our institute visited the villages, and we conduct a type of program where farmers can uh, talk with our scientists and ask their issues related to the cotton crop or any other type of problems they have there in their field. And our scientists, when they come in the villages, then we visit the farmers field, and we inspect the crop, its situation, means how it is growing or good or not, and what are the problems faced by the farmers. So and collectively, after we are issuing some news in newspapers that we have to manage this space like that, and we are conducting some programs along with the KVK and the agriculture assistant. They are also working with us for the um, and earlier farmers were not knowing that pest infestation is like that also. Means we are spreading awareness about that pest to the farmers. So these types of means projects are ongoing, and in south now new research pink bollworm knot project is also going on. So there are various types of projects which are taken by Central Institute of Cotton Research also, or Krushi Vigyan Kendra also, or by government of Maharashtra also, or government of, or any other state government also.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Mohit, I don't see any more questions from our participants. So now we have come to end of question round. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we'd like to thank you for the detailed presentation and answering all the questions in depth. And we also like to thank all the participants for joining this meeting. The meeting will now be closed. And for your information, I've shared your contact number and email address with our participants.
Okay.
Okay. So have a good evening and have a good weekend and safe weekend. Thank you.
Thank you.